conversation showed that there's a huge brouhaha, as you might say, online right now. It's actually spilled offline. It's in our workplaces, in our friend groups. It's about likability. In fact, a recent op-ed in Essence magazine by their business editor, Jasmine Browley, said, whether we want to admit it or not, likability plays a huge role in our career trajectory. The New York Times has called it the likability trap. There's a book by the same name, which some say it's holding us back from making more money and fulfilling our dreams. And have you heard this phrase? It's new to me. It's called getting womaned. It's when all of a sudden the press and the public collectively turn on a celebrity, a woman. It's happened to Anne Hathaway. She talked about it. We watched it with Jada Pinkett Smith with her memoir. But of course, it's not just Hollywood. We all, I think, people want to be liked. But should we? Should you really want to be liked? I say this. I want to be liked, but it depends by whom. So, that's me. That's me. So we're going to dive into it today. I love you, and I thank you for liking me. See, I like that you like me. Somebody else might have said, and I would have been like, I don't care. But I care about you. I care about you. So all of our guests today in the show, they face criticism, and they say, we're here whether you like it or not. And who better to kick off that message of self-worth than 4 alumni of RuPaul's Drag Race who star in the award-winning docu-series on HBO called We're Here. So the show has racked up 4 Emmy wins, 3 GLAAD Awards, and a Peabody, back for their season 4 premiere tonight. Wow. And let me tell you, they've got a whole new cast crisscrossing the country, visiting small towns to share the joy of drag and also face it when people don't like them. Take a look.
Right now in the world, people who are different are being extremely targeted.
Our survival is at risk. We have to stand up.
Because of the drag ban, we have a bigger community to empower. We're just getting started.
Bringing in more voices is essential. The We're Here family just keeps growing.
Hello, the drag queens are here.
We are in Oklahoma and Tennessee.
Because they try to cancel Pride, it's important that we make drag a spectacle. We're not hiding, we're not going anywhere.
Honey, you can't kill drag.
Please welcome the stars of We're Here. Priyanka, Jaida, Latrice, Royale, and Sasha Velour. Come on just soak all. Congratulations!
Thank you.
Wait, did you see this response?
This is amazing.
When you just walk around, you just hear this sound, or is this just the Tam Fam?
This is just something special here.
Congratulations on this. This is major. This is so major. It's major. Priyanka, I read a quote where you said the season 4, it's for Beyonce.
Yeah, and then Jaida said, that's something a Michelle would say. I said, wait a minute.
But I
love Michelle, and she always has the best riffs in everything.
Michelle is amazing.
Destiny Child song, yeah.
But it's like 4 Beyoncés here who all get along.
Yeah.
I love the tone, though, of this season. That it really is hitting to the heart of, like us or not, we're here. Yeah. I mean, I love that, Latrice. It's a big statement here. When you were all together, what was the mission as you saw it for the assignment of 4 seasons here?
The mission and the goal is to definitely shine light on these small rural areas that are being ostracized and targeted. And the goal is to bring awareness. Like, drag is joy, drag is love, and there's no reason to be afraid of it.
What was it like? I mean, the first night, you get there, you unpack, and you're getting ready to record and go out into Murfreesboro, Tennessee, like anywhere in the world. I'm sure there were fans, because there are fans of yours around the world. But you also knew what you were getting into and going in these territories. Why did you want to do it?
I feel like Latrice says this all the time, that it's like a calling that we've always had. And I think for the 4 of us, this feels so perfect that we have the opportunity to do this show. But all of us are compassionate people. All of us are very curious about what's happening in our community, and ultimately, all of us want to make change in our community. Most of us live in big cities now, but we all come from smaller communities, and in those communities, a lot of people don't have opportunities, and especially a lot of queer people. We see that our rights are being taken left and right, and I just feel good to be a champion to fight for my family.
I love that. But I have to ask you, though, Sasha Velour, were there any second thoughts about it? Because here you go, okay, I've got the gig, they want us, we are fan favorites of RuPaul, and we've got Emmys and Peabodys backing us, and people, we got...
That's right, we do.
You got friends in high places and high heels. But was there a moment of like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this work, because it's work. None?
Never a moment of
Really?
that. Yeah, I think part of being a drag performer is being committed to the queer community, to our rights and our representations. And we have the belief that until everyone in our community has liberation and freedom, none of us are truly free. We gotta keep fighting.
I love that. Priyanka, you recently tweeted out this. Tell this girl she would come out in 2015, start drag in 2017, win Drag Race in 2020, become a pop star in 2021, and conquer world domination by the time of 2024 rolled out. Somebody tell her, because I'm freaking out.
We tweet too crazy.
I didn't realize that someone to tell me that was going to be Tamron Hall. I guess I made it, didn't I?
I love this. Tell her, because I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
Because all of you are so effortless, so beautiful, so charismatic, but you're still the person at heart who, I always say, when I'm trying to focus, I go to my 7-year-old self. I stand in the mirror and I find my 7-year-old self, not the physical of the person, but the heart and the fears and people telling you what you can and cannot be and who you are, rejection, church, all of these layers. But now you get to post something like that about yourself.
That's what I always say. I'm like, it's all about our inner child. I remember being so scared as a kid in my bedroom, locking the door, dancing to the Pussycat Dolls specifically. I would like put up curtains and like would turn on my little fan and like put on a towel as a wig because like, I wanted to feel the fantasy. I think we've all done that.
Yeah.
And it was just like being able to do it now. I'm like, can someone go back in time and tell me that like you are going to be doing exactly what you want?
You're all seeing success together and individually. Sasha was a Billboard magazine named your Whitney Houston So Emotional Lip Sync from season 9, one of the best of the whole series. It's a moment people cannot stop talking about it. We also have some footage from the world tour of the drag show, the big reveal. It just wrapped up. Again, like, going through each of your lives right now, I get goosebumps, so I can't imagine being y'all. Latrice, this is your quote. I have no time for insecurity. All the things I was insecure about, I either had to love it or love it more. People prey on your insecurities, so why give people something to prey on? I love this because it applies to all of you, and it applies to this show about likability. Because at some point, wanting to be like, especially when you are facing people who would rather see you in jail or worse for expressing yourself. You can't worry about if they like you.
You can't. And I worked so hard throughout my life to overcome those insecurities and voices that like tried to keep me down. And my mother always taught me, she says, it's not what you call, it's what you answer to.
Don't make me go there. I'll start testifying up in here.
Okay, my hair just stuck. Because it is true, it's not what you're called, it's what you answer by.